Cats. Mysterious, unpredictable, and sometimes downright confusing. One moment they're purring sweetly on your lap, and the next they're knocking things off the table just because they can. But here's the truth. Cats do have a language of their own. Once you learn to read their signals, the tail flicks, the ear twitches, the meows, you'll unlock the secret to a better, happier relationship with your feline friend. So, in today's video, we're diving into the secret world of cat communication. By the end, you'll know exactly what your cat is trying to tell you and how to respond so you're finally speaking the same language. Part 1. The tail, the feline mood barometer. Your cat's tail is like a living mood barometer. It tells you everything about how they're feeling. Let's break it down. Tail held high, tip curled. This is the all is good signal. Your cat is happy, confident, and enjoying life. Congrats, you're officially best friends. Random twitching. Small flicks usually mean excitement or curiosity, but if your cat is whipping their tail hard against the floor, it could be a sign of stress, discomfort, or even pain. In that case, it may be time for a checkup at the vet. Fluffed up tail. Danger mode. A puffed out tail means your cat feels threatened. They're trying to look bigger and scarier than they really are. Tail vibrating. This often means excitement, especially when you walk through the door. It's your cat's way of saying, "I'm so glad you're here." Tail in an N shape with an arched back. This is a sign of aggression or self-defense. It's best to give your cat some space here. Tail angled or lowered. A tilted tail shows uncertainty, while a tail tucked low means fear, insecurity, or submission. If your cat has done something mischievous, you may even notice that guilty tail between the legs look. Tail swishing side to side. This one's tricky. It can mean playfulness, but also irritation. If the swishing is slow and playful, join in. If it's fast and sharp, step back. Part 2. Eyes. Windows to a cat's soul. Cat eyes are stunning, but they're also incredibly expressive. Wide pupils. This can mean excitement, fear, or aggression. If your cat is in a new environment, large pupils often signal they're still adjusting. Direct gaze. If your cat stares right into your eyes, it's not a challenge, it's trust. They feel comfortable around you. Slow blink. This is the famous cat kiss. When your cat blinks slowly at you, it's their way of saying, "I love you," and "I feel safe." Try blinking slowly back. It strengthens your bond. Part 3. Interactions with humans. Cats have many ways of expressing affection and trust. Rubbing against you. Your cat is marking you with their scent glands, claiming you as part of their family. Wet nose boops. A gentle nudge with their nose is a sign of affection and comfort. Head bunting. Another way of saying, "You're mine and I like you." Kneading with paws. Cats often knead when they're happy or when they want to play. It's a leftover behavior from kittenhood. Licking you. This is a deep sign of trust. Your cat is treating you like part of their grooming circle. Chewing your hair. Strange, yes, but it's another sign of affection. They're cleaning you as if you were family. Gentle biting. A playful nibble is just that, play. A hard bite, however, means "I need space." Remember, even cats need personal time. Part 4. Other gestures. Not everything is about tails and eyes. Cats use their whole body to communicate. Nose lift and head tilt. A polite way of saying, "I see you." Cats often do this when watching people through a window. Pinned ears. This can mean fear, stress, or intense focus, like when they're about to pounce. Tongue flick or licking lips. This usually signals nervousness or uncertainty. Cat language, sounds. Meows aren't just random noises, they're meaningful. Short meow, a greeting, like "hello." Long drawn-out meow, happiness to see you, especially if you've been away. Mid-pitched meow, a request, usually for food, water, or attention. Low-pitched meow, a complaint, or a way of showing displeasure. Loud, demanding meow, urgency, like feed me right now. Purring, usually a sign of happiness, though sometimes it's also used for self-soothing when stressed. Cats develop unique vocabularies with their owners. If you listen closely, you'll begin to recognize what your cat's meows mean in your special relationship. Part 6. 3 key tips to connect better. Now that you know the basics of cat language, let's go over 3 golden rules for truly connecting with your feline. Earn their trust. When putting your cat down, always lower them gently until their paws touch the ground. This teaches them you won't let them fall, building confidence in you. The right way to pet. Sit on the floor cross-legged and avoid rushing. Extend your hands slowly, with your middle finger slightly lower than the rest. If your cat rubs their nose or cheek against it, you've been granted permission to pet. Encourage them to come out. Some cats hide when they're shy or nervous. Use a calm, soft voice and wait patiently. Cats are more likely to approach if they feel safe and in control. Part 7. The takeaway. So how do you speak the same language as your cat? You watch, you listen, and most importantly, you respect their signals. Cats may seem mysterious, but in reality, they're constantly communicating with us. From the way they move their tails, to the sparkle in their eyes, to the tiniest meow, they're telling us exactly how they feel. And when you start responding in a way they understand, you're not just a pet owner anymore. You're a trusted friend. Now you know how to read your cat like a pro. Are you a proud cat lover or maybe more of a dog person? Hit like if you love cats, drop a comment if you're more of a dog person, and don't forget to subscribe so you'll never miss more tips and fun insights about pets.